So today we're going to be testing out this new brand that I found on Amazon, Ccolor Beauty. I believe it's Ccolor Beauty. Ccolor. I think it's just Ccolor. I stumbled on this brand on Amazon one day just doing some browsing, and I seen their palettes, and I seen that they had a ton of dupes for high-end palettes and some beauty influencer palettes. I wanted to just introduce this brand to you guys and do a eye look with using one of the palettes. The palette I'm going to be using today is this Unisex5 palette. It's supposed to be a dupe for, I think it's Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade palette. I think that's what it is. But this is the Unisex5 palette. I love the packaging. It's just a cardboard packaging. I do want to let you guys know that this brand is cruelty free, and their palettes have a 12-month shelf life. On the back, you have all of the ingredients back there. It's just the standard eyeshadow ingredients. Here is what that palette looks like. I'll leave the price of this palette either on the screen or in the description box, but this is what the palette looks like. So yeah, this is the Lemonade palette dupe. I like that it has that little mirror right there. It's not like, oh, it's not a huge mirror, but it's enough to where you can see your eyes in it. So they also have this Obsessed palette, so it's a dupe for little Huda Beauty palettes. I'll put the palette up on the screen that it is a dupe for. I'll do that for all of these palettes. Here's what that looks like on the inside, and it does come with a mirror as well. And this one is more of a warm tone palette, so you have your orange, your yellows, your reds. And this one, it's smaller than I thought it was going to be. I don't know, palm size, and you can probably like put it in your pocket or something like that. So it's travel friendly. It has the mirror that comes with it. They had just come out with the Lemonade palette, and they just came out with this Dope 2 palette. Same thing, cardboard. All of these palettes are actually cardboard. So same thing, cardboard packaging, which this is so cute. I love it. So there's a mirror there as well. Here are the colors for this one. I think it's a dupe for, this is the Manny MUA palette or something like that. But here it is. Leave the palette on the screen that it is the dupe for. The pretty spring colors in this palette as well. The Unisex1 palette. Here is what that looks like on the inside. And here are the shades. Now, I believe this is the Laura Lee, one of the Laura Lee palettes. I haven't even tried this one, so I haven't taken the clear packaging off, so you can better see the shades. So that's what the shades look like. Super pretty. This palette is as well. I say this palette is more of a, although you can use it year round, it's more of a fall time palette in the winter. This one is, but the colors are so beautiful. I have the Birthday Wish palette. This is 16 color eyeshadow palette. I've tried this before, mirror, just like the other ones. I've tried this one before. I think this one is the dupe for the Kat Von D, one of the Kat Von D palettes. Not the best. Not the best pigment out of all of these palettes. It's not even close to top on my list of their palette. It's pretty. The pigmentation is okay. It's just not as good as the rest. I have the Unisex2 palette. Of course, as you can tell, this one is a dupe for one of the Jeffree Star palettes. I don't know the name. I'll leave it on the screen. And then the colors are so fun, spring-like. Yeah, so I will be using this one and a couple of the other ones for spring because they're so pretty and I love the vibrant colors. I have the Unisex3 palette. Here is what that one looks like. It's same thing, same packaging, just different colors. Unisex2 palette. But here is what that palette looks like so far. I got it like a few months ago. And I've been using it because I love it. The colors are so pigmented. This one is really what got me like hip the whole unisex collection. Is this palette because the colors were so pigmented, so vibrant. This palette's so pretty, so fall. You know, you can still use it. You can use any colors throughout the year. It doesn't matter. there's no rules to makeup. You can use it whenever, but this is a great fall palette. I have the Unisex5. This is the last one for now. So there's 5 in this little collection or series. Here's what that one looks like. It's so pretty, just as pretty as the other ones. I love the rose gold. The rose gold. I can't. So pretty. This is what this one looks like. So nice. So pretty. The shimmers are amazing in these palettes. You'll see. Oh, this is what that palette looks like. I picked up a blush palette. It's a blush and highlighter palette. It's called the Natural Face palette. I don't really like the packaging for this one. It's really, really bulky, as you can see. I'm just not a fan of it. And here's what the shades look like. It's nothing that I can use. Kind of smells a little funny, like chemically. Chemically? Is that a word? I don't know. Whatever. It smells like chemicals. And the shades are just not shades that I can use. Personally, if you're a fair skin, you probably can use it, but I can't. So I have the Ccolor Clay palette. So it's a dupe for the Tarte's original Clay palette, and it smells like cocoa, just like the Tarte. So it's a palette full of cool tone eyeshadow. I have not watched this one. I'm hoping that it's deep enough for me. I should have used it today. Maybe I'll use it in another video, but I'm hoping it's deep enough for me. So yeah, it's just a cool tone palette, which I kind of like. I like cool tone colors. Keep telling myself I'm going to use it, and I haven't. So maybe I'll use it soon. Excited to try this one out, hopefully. If not, I'll just be using this palette if it's pigmented enough. I'll just be using this palette primarily as an eyeshadow palette. I also picked up the Metal Matte palette, and I believe this one is a dupe for the Kat Von D Metal Matte palettes as well. And here's what that one looks like on the inside. I have not tried this one out yet, and I need to. These colors are so pretty. Look at that. Yeah, I can't wait to try this one. 10 shades in this palette. The bottom row is mattes and the top row is shimmers. So it's so nice. Can't wait to try it. So the last one that I picked up is the Prestige palette. It's a 14 color eyeshadow palette, and here's what that one looks like. And this one is a dupe. Yeah, of course it has, all of their palettes come with mirrors. That's nice. Like, you'll never not have a mirror when you grab one of these palettes. This one is a dupe for the Anastasia. But anyway, I'll leave it up on the screen. One of the Anastasia palettes, which I love that palette. I think I have a dupe. I don't have that palette myself, but I do have a couple other dupes. I think I have one from Shop Hush. I can't think of it, but so this is what that looks like. So they are venturing into duping the Anastasia palettes as well. So that is great. I am thinking, since I have so many of these palettes, and you guys let me know, because this will be a challenge for me so I can do a little bit more on our channel. I'm thinking about like doing a series with these palettes. I don't know. Let me know how I should do it, or don't let me know how I should do it. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe I'll get inspired to do it. But I like to get through, or at least test these palettes out. I don't use the ones I've already tried. I only use the ones that I have not tried. So I recently picked up this Revolution Cut Crease Canvas eyeshadow base. And I can say this, I don't like using, because let me show you. Here is what the applicator looks like, and you get a ton of product on an applicator. It's a brush tip, and you're supposed to use the brush tip to brush on the product. But when you put it on, it gets so goopy and it's so much on your eyelid that it just, I don't know, the shadow just doesn't sit right to me on the eyes. Yeah, so I just did not love this. So I'm gonna give it another try here, and what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use the actual applicator. I'm gonna put it all over my eye first, because it says you're supposed to use it as a cut crease, but I'm gonna use it all over my eyes. Then I'm gonna use a brush to cut the crease, because I do want to try using it as a cut crease. base. If that makes sense, I'm rambling. Okay, I'm just going to just put it directly on the eyes. So we're just going to, there's no names on these shadows. Actually, I don't think there's names on any of their palettes. No, I don't think there is. I might be wrong, but I don't think there's names for any shadows in their palettes. So that's a drawback. But I'm going to use that yellow shade and put that in the crease. Actually, just going to set it down first. So then now I'm just going to blend it out. We're going to take the orange one. So let's take that orange shade and place that lower, a bit lower in the crease. See what we're working with on that one. I don't know, that orange is a bit light. I'm just wishing it would have been a bit darker in color, because it's like a pastel kind of, and I would have wanted it to be a little darker. Some of that like looks purple. I don't know, it looks purple, it looks like a chocolate brown. I don't know what to call it. Let's take that on the outer corner of the eye. Ink. Very pastel. These colors are. I'm going to see how it works without any spray. And just pack that on. This looks like a topper shade. Oh, that's pretty though. Spray. Because that's a pretty shade. But it needs to pop a little bit more. So about this Unisex5 palette, here's the thing. The standout shades in this palette is the metallic shades and the shimmer shades. They're so beautiful, so pigmented, so foiled. This one is so soft that it moves around in the pen. It's weird. It's like the Color Pop Super Shot shadows. That's what it's like. That's what that one feels like. This one is packed full of glitter, so it's a little bit, it does the same thing, but it's a little bit more glittery. But these shades are so gorgeous, these shimmer shades. These pink shades are so pretty. I want to use those. Bone shade, it's just a bone shade, you know. Can never go wrong. Who else has that one eye that just will never stop watering? Am I the only one? I have to have Q-tips on deck because this eye for me, even my eyebrow just never works. This eye for me just never works. These three are really the only shades that you could really create. And for some transition, it wasn't working. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like those shades, but the shimmers are the standouts. They're so beautiful. If you're gonna get it for the shimmers. Get it for the metallics, get it for the shimmers. Use them with some other shadow or even another palette that they have, because Ccolor has some really good palettes. Maybe it's just me. It might be my eyes. It might be my skin tone that these shades are not showing up on, because they are quite pastel-y. They're not as vibrant as I would want them to be. Looking forward to playing with this Dope palette, the Dope 2 palette, because these are very, very bright and vibrant. So that's kind of what I wanted those to be, but you know, I'm probably not gonna get that. Let me know if you want to see this palette up next. I really want to pet. I really want to play with this palette. That I really think that this Makeup Revolution, what is this? Cut crease base, is trash. Color that I have on my lids starting to crease. It's just not a good base. It made my lids super dry, and that's why they just, nothing would stick. I don't know. It's just the base. I just don't like it. I just, ew. No. It's not my favorite. It might work for lighter skin tones, this palette, but for me, it did not. I really enjoyed doing this palette review. If you would like to see more palette reviews on our channel, let me know. I love doing palette reviews. I love them. So I have some other brands coming up, but I really like this Ccolor brand. It's not that palette. About a week or so ago, I tried to give away, what palette? I tried to give away the Unisex5 and a Milani palette as a giveaway. Nobody was biting, so it's still up for grabs. Mine. I've kind of used this one, but here's what it looks like again on the inside. I'm willing to give it away. It's a really good one, actually. This one's better than this one. I'm still giving away those palettes. So in the comment section, leave some snowflake emojis, because it's still snowing outside here. I'm in Ohio, girl. It's still snowing. 2 snowflake emojis and your email address. Just do it. It's free. It's free 99. Okay, free 99. Love you, girls. That is all for this video. I will see you in our next video.